Hi, I'm Julianne Stevenson, paramedic, educator, and founder of Sterling Credentials. And today, another exciting edition of Am I the Jerk? EMS edition. The case of the know-it-all student. Dear Julianne, I have this one student, you know the one who knows everything and is constantly interjecting. Am I the jerk for noticing? What should I do? We all have this student. Every semester almost, we have one. And out of concern for the rest of the people in the learning environment, we do have to address these less than optimal behaviors. From a leadership perspective, if we can figure out what motivates people to act in the ways that are disruptive or problematic, then we have a better chance of communicating clearly with them about how to change those behaviors. And that is very difficult to get to without having some frank conversations. Now, many instructors will immediately think that the purpose of the student's interjection is to make the instructor look foolish or to make them look stupid. And if this is a concern that you have, some people are sociopaths. And so some people might have that as a motivation. But let's not think that that's the first thing. And if we do, we should probably take some time and examine our own biases and insecurities that will squash our ability to effectively help other humans. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing is these students who are constantly interjecting, the fact is they usually don't have any other validation in life. Okay, they're not singers, so they can't sing. They're not funny, and so they can't entertain the group. And so the only way that they can join is in a way that's very comfortable and secure to them, which is in their intelligence. That's what they know they're good at. The problem is they don't realize that it comes off to others as arrogance, pushy, know-it-all, when really they're just trying to be helpful. They're just trying to be helpful. And I'm telling you, the reason that I know this student so intimately is because it was me. And it was heartbreaking when I finally, in my older age, well, okay, so not older, in my 30s, I guess, figured out that this is what I was doing to people. This was turning people off. So what I propose is that every time we're handling delicate situations, the first thing that we need to do is put ourselves in an envelope of love. Okay, and if that's too squishy for you, then care and concern. Not for me, not for my comfort, but for my learning environment and also for the student who has the troublesome behavior, because you know that if it's troublesome now, it will be troublesome until they choose to recognize it and change it. So what better gift could we give than to sit down and have a frank conversation, which is what I did. And I told the student, he was 19, and I said, you really remind me of me, and I really wish somebody had the nuts to have this conversation with me. He's like, what are you talking about? Well, I'm going to take a risk here of really pissing you off, but it's because I respect you, and it's because I care about you, and it's because I know what's in store for you if you don't get this under control. He was like, go on. So I just told him what I had observed. You're very smart. You're very helpful. You want to take care of everybody. But the problem is this is how it comes off. And a lot of times it comes off this way because other people are insecure. And so you're hitting them right in their insecure flank. And, he was inspired to run a little social experiment because he started to see that, oh yeah, nobody at the stations wanted to talk to me. He was a volunteer and he was in his paramedic with me. Nobody wants to talk to me at the station. Nobody wants to do that. And so about every week he would come back and report the improvements that he had seen. And I count it as one of my major victories in education. One of my major contributions to the world was to go on and have that, what could have been a tough conversation. He took it very well, to his credit, but bumped him off of the path that I had been on for way too long, because nobody steered me to a better path. And as educators, as mentors, as leaders, it is our job to have the tough conversations. But do it from a place of caring. You can have any conversation you need to have. If you have a question for Am I the Jerk EMS edition, email me, hello@sterlingcredentials.com. I look forward to hearing from you.